What is up, guys? Welcome back to a brand new video. My name is Magic X, and today we're going to be playing Cuphead. This is day 2 of the 3-week marathon, I guess you call it, of trying to S-rank all of Cuphead. Now, as you can see, this is not, if you watched the previous video, right, this is not at all where I left off. Sorry, this is not at all where I left off the last video. That is because my save file got completely corrupted, so I had to restart, and I lost my 100% save file, so now we're just stuck with this, right? So, remember all of the rules that I said last time, or last video? None of that is going to be happening at all, because this is now going to be a one-man show. I know I'm doing this, I'm not doing a lot of stuff while I'm talking, but I'll explain later on, right? Okay, I'll explain throughout this, right? So, I'd have to S-rank all of Cuphead, right? But since I lost my 100% save file, and this is a new save file, as you can tell by the fact that I didn't get a lot of coins, and that I also didn't have any weapons or charms, I only have regular mode and simple mode. So, I have to replay the entire game, beat it once, or rebeat it, and then play again on expert mode to get the S rank. So I decided that the running guns are not necessary. I will only do them if I need to. Also, this is still gonna be day 2. I have already set a 55-minute timer since this video started. It is now at 53, 32, 31, and I'm wasting a lot of time right now. I'm gonna have an hour every day to do what I'm set to do. And now that I've already lost like 2 minutes, I should probably get into the level, right? Oh, I went into sample mode. Okay, that's just gonna be a huge waste of time. I don't have any set route. I was gonna make one, but I decided, you know what, I'm just gonna start. I don't even want to lose any more time. So I guess I'm just gonna be figuring it out as I go. I don't really know how this is gonna go. I am not at all prepared for this. I have no food, I have no drinks, and now that I think about it, this is horribly planned. So yeah, this kind of sucks. I guess I'm just gonna try to beat the game normally, right? No speedrun strats because I don't want to have any possible chance of doing something wrong. I'm just gonna, you know, just play this normally, okay? The first half is just gonna be completely normal. Maybe it's gonna take me like 3 days to beat the game. I don't know. Oh no. Okay. It took me a pretty long time. Like, it took me a while to beat the game the first time I ever beat it. Let's go, dude. So, I don't even know how long it's gonna take me. We are now down to 51 minutes. Now, you guys can't actually see the timer, but I promise you, it's right there. I am not moving it, like, at all. If you didn't watch the last video, I recommend you to go watch it. Please, I need 50 subscribers, at least. Please, subscribe. Anyways, if you haven't watched the last video, I highly recommend that you do, so that you can understand more of what's going on. Well, actually, it's more like a lost cause, because everything I said just got completely just destroyed in this video because I can't really do anything. But yes, please go watch it out. Go check it out. Go watch it out. Oh no, go check it out. Just so that you at least know what it's about. If you don't want to go check it out, that's completely fine. I'm not gonna force you to. This whole thing is really just me getting bored one day, and I was like, you know, let's just do this. So, yeah, I made that last video, right? The first ever, the day 1 video, a pretty long time ago. I'm not gonna say like a year, but it was a pretty long time ago, and I kind of forgot about it. I'm not gonna lie. If I'm honest, I forgot about it, like, completely. Are you serious? It went backwards. Yeah, so I got a computer, and I've been messing around with it. I wasted a lot of time on it. Not even playing. Like, I've tried to download a software. I made a video on it. the video didn't work, the editing software, like, it failed me. Dang it, it failed me completely. Wondershare Filmora, do not use it. It costs 1,000 Mexican pesos just to get rid of the watermark and a couple of other things. If you have the money, go ahead and use it. It's honestly it's a pretty good editing software. But if you don't have a budget, don't even bother, dude. It's not for you. You have to have a pretty good budget. Not like a large ass budget, but you have to have, it's 1,000 Mexican pesos a year, I think, maybe a month, I don't know. I don't remember. Yeah, okay. So not that much in retrospect, right? But still, if you don't have the money, you can't, okay? It's way too expensive for, like, starting YouTubers like me. Especially for the basics that it gives you. It gives you, like, text. You can put in your own images, like, stuff like that, right? Like, the basics. That's really all it gives you. If you want to do some more stuff, then you gotta pay up. If you want your video to be watchable, you have to pay. Dang it. Okay, wow. Cause, like, imagine, like, the controls that you see, right? The mobile controls that you see on screen right now. Imagine, like, all of that visibility is taken away just from the watermark alone, right? And even a little bit more, because, like, the whole screen. It is transparent, but it doesn't really matter when it's, like, it's so distracting. It's really distracting. Nice. Throw it up. Let's go. Nice. Okay. It's very distracting, and not only that, but it doesn't give you your videos in MP4. It gives you in, I think, WFP or WPF. I don't know. WPF or WFP. It doesn't even give it to you in MP4. And if you try to make it in MP4, it doesn't work. So, yeah, if you want to edit videos for YouTube, Wondershare Filmora is not one that I personally can recommend. If you have a budget and you have, like, pretty high quality tools and stuff, go ahead, give it a try. It has some pretty good stuff on it. But if you're like me, who just wants to try to start, like, a YouTube channel, I freaking died. It's not compatible with small YouTubers, like, not at all. Also, the fact that I'm struggling with freaking Ribby and Croaks is so embarrassing, dude. And it's sad because I have to do 2 weeks of this. Plus, this is one of the first boss fights that I have to do. It just tells me how much I'm gonna suffer this week. There's like almost a month. Oh my god. Sorry to interrupt the video. I just wanted to say something really quick. Dude, my freaking So I have been editing this video for around 2 to 3 days now, and yesterday I was excited to play day 1 of this marathon on YouTube, and I saw that I said that it was a 3-week marathon. Back to the game. When in reality, it's a 2-week marathon. I wish I had. I don't know why this sprite is like replay all of Cuphead twice, including That's a very weird sprite. But I think it is fair that I didn't have it in the previous Cuphead. I usually don't plan a lot of things. But then again, the previous Cuphead port that I had, if I do, it's usually like didn't really work. Like, it only really had P shooter. You couldn't choose weapons. You only had in this case some hidden coin bosses, or maybe just some hidden coin locations. Dang it. Just so I don't have to do any running stages. Again. Anyways, that is all for me, and this video should be done with this one. I put a lot of effort into it. No! Dude, yeah, oh my god. These 2 weeks, these next 2 weeks. Granted, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do the 2 weeks, like, in a row. I don't think so, but I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try to keep consistent. I'm not gonna kill myself for this series. At least I don't think. I hope not. Hopefully not. God forbid. But I am gonna try to gosh dang it, I died on the roll, dude. I'm gonna try to keep consistent. Yeah, so I decided that running guns aren't gonna be necessary, just because I already lost an entire day, like, right off the bat. Like, that sucks, right? So I already lost an entire day, so I decided not to include the running guns as a necessary. They're not necessary, okay, that's all I'm gonna say. Right, they're not necessary, so I guess that's good. Either way, I'm gonna have to do some. However, I'm gonna have to plan out which ones those are. Oh, let's go. Okay, we finally beat this boss. Took us a while too. 44 minutes are left, and we've done 2 bots. It's 2 bots, 2 bosses. Guys, it's gonna be a heavy week, isn't it? Actually, no, we have 48 minutes because I gave myself a 55-minute timer, but we have a total of 1 hour. So, gonna do what? Ruse of a News. Sadly, though, however, I do not have lobber, so that's gonna suck. Like, that's completely gonna suck. It's gonna screw me over. I have to get lobber before, or at least by the time that I get to equal L2 for Great Matchstick. That's the minimum requirements. Boop, boop, boop. Okay, that's all I can do. I'm gonna save my. I could have actually gone for the super art, but you know what? Whatever. Boom, boom. That's 2 right there. That's another one. That's another one. Nice, dude. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so with 4 super arts, or with 4 EXs, Spreadshot EXs, you got them. Okay. Okay, you got an A grade. That's freaking A plus, right? Golly, a perfect score. Not quite, Cuphead. Not quite. So it's really just gonna be a journey of me just doing this, and I already lost a day. Like, I think I've already said like 50 times, right? But I've already lost a day, and it's devastating. It's devastating because I lost a freaking day, alright? I lost a day, it's devastating. What's not devastating about that? So day 1 is technically useless, but I'm not gonna delete it. Why delete it? Because honestly, if you're making, if you're trying to start a YouTube channel, don't delete videos, honestly. Because you're not going to gain anything from it. In fact, you might even be losing from it. Perfect. You can use that video. That video might get some views in the future, right? But it might get some views. Sure, let's say that in my case, right, it's useless for this series. Because day 1 was just a failure, right? Like, I did a lot of stuff, however, I lost a save file. But still, that video is going to get me some views. Now, if it's like an embarrassing, dang it, if it's like an embarrassing video, a controversial video, a video that can get you canceled, then I feel like that's when you can actually, oh, dang it. Because only if it's, what? I feel like only if it's a video that can get you canceled. That's the only reason that you should be ever deleting a video for your YouTube channel. Because either way, it's gonna stay on the internet for a long time. So you might as well just use it to get views, right? Like, keep it on your page so you're getting those views. I don't know, I feel like I've always seen it that way, right? Like, if I just keep it there, it's just gonna be accumulating views. Maybe if I do get famous, they're gonna be looking back at my old videos, and guess what? It's just another video that I don't have to make. Like, really. It's just content, because if you really think about it, in the near future, you can even do like a reaction to my old videos, you know what I mean? Like, it's just free content, really, dude. So just don't delete your videos unless they're bad, controversial, or embarrassing. Or as proof of something bad. Actually, no. Hold on, no, my bad. If it's proof of something, deleting it is gonna make you look even worse, okay? I listen to a lot of podcasts. That's how I know. You know, speaking of podcasts, what are your guys' podcasts? What are your guys' favorite podcasts? Or do you guys even listen to podcasts? Do you guys prefer, let's go, do you guys prefer, podcasts or music? Oh, oh my god, my throat just said, nope, you're not gonna talk today. Anyways, oh snap. Now, I I have a lot of Nintendo emulators. Well, actually, just one main one that's really fun to use. But I have a Nintendo emulator, and I've been meaning to make some videos on it because I can play freaking Mario 64 Odyssey, and it is so fun. And then there's a lot of cool like ROM hacks, right? A lot of cool like little ROM hacks for Mario 64. There's one where you can play as freaking Sonic, which is just amazing. I'm not a huge Sonic fan, but I enjoy my Sonic. Wow, huge voice crack. But I enjoy my Sonic from time to time. I freaking parried. Dang it, dude. I feel like Candy Carnation is the one that I'm gonna struggle most with in this week because that's the one that I've always struggled with. In expert mode, right? Like I think. In regular mode, it's not that hard. In simple mode, it's just a joke. Okay. Oh snap! Oh snap! Okay, perfect. On that emulator, I can play freaking Mario Sunshine, which is just incredible. I can play Mario Kart 64, Mario Kart DS. I even have some freaking GameCube and Wii games. Well, I also have, yeah. I don't know why I specify that I have some GameCube games when I literally just said that I have Sunshine. Anyways, I have the freaking Wii. And that's like, I think, the most advanced console we have. It's mostly Nintendo, right? But you do have your good old PSP in there. Like, it's sick, dude. I really enjoy it. No, I didn't mean to dash. I meant to EX. Let's freaking go, dude. Too easy. You're too easy, Cagney. Buff Carney. Cagney Carnation. Carney. Let's go. I feel like the easiest expert modes are gonna be Goopy Legrand, because really nothing changes. It's the same boss, just with a little bit more health. The Root Pack, because, you know, my last video, speedrunning the S-Rank. Or, sorry, speedrunning the boss. 32 seconds, by the way. Definitely check it out. It's a sick-ass video. Ribby and Croak, because I'm most familiar... I'm most familiar with Ribby the Croaks on expert mode. That's how I play it a lot, so... That's like my main way to playing it, expert mode. Grim Matchstick, honestly. That might be one of the easier ones. But who knows, maybe there's foreshadowing, I don't know. Okay, what other ones? Captain Briny Beer, that's gonna be an easy one. Calamaria, dude, I'm dreading her, dude. I do not want to do that one. Calamaria is tough, dude. Like, I had trouble even beating it on regular mode. Like, she's tough, dude. She's tough. And I guess that's it for the easy ones, really. Oh, I guess, that one mouse one. The mouse. I forget his name, dude. The one that has Tom from Tom and Jerry. I do not know his name. Cornell Mouse. Something like that. The DLC is not gonna be easy at freaking all, dude. I'm dreading it. Chef Saltbaker is gonna be the hardest one, I feel like. Oh, I guess the Devil is gonna be easy. Because I have S-ranked it. It's honestly not that tough, okay? The Devil, in terms of difficulty, I feel like he's overrated. Maybe it's just me, but I don't know. I never really found him to be that difficult. I feel like if I had to make a tier list of all of the hardest boss fights, the Devil would be like an A+ or an S-, because honestly, King Dice is a lot more difficult. Sure, you can choose the easier ones, but you have 3 lives to play minimum, like 3 bosses, I think. Minimum 3 to 4 bosses, depends, right? And I know that hitting the dice is very easy, but still, like, there's always a little bit of danger, okay? I'm just gonna say that. There's always a tad bit of danger, at least. And you have to have a lot of endurance for the dice. So, in terms of difficulty, I feel like, yeah, obviously, right, like, King Dice is much harder. Plus, King Dice, you can only choose, well, you can always only choose 2 weapons, right? But because of the diversity of bosses, does this guy give me a coin? I don't remember. Nope, never mind. Okay, so because of the diversity of bosses, you have to choose a very, very good loadout. Because let's say that you have, like, a loadout in which you can beat Mr. Wheezy in, like, 5 seconds. But maybe you get, like, what's it called? The Cupheaddd. Maybe you get Cupheaddd and you just get demolished because you have a deck that's only, a loadout that's only really good with 1 boss, you know what I mean? So you kind of have to think about it a lot more. And now that I think about it, I have to start thinking about that because I don't know what I'm going to be using. I guess I'll think about it when I reach Inqua Isle 3 or Inqua Isle 2. I'm not too worried about it. I'm not too worried about it right now. Not yet, at least. Dude, my freaking chair is creaky, dude. Do you hear that? Very weird sprite. I didn't have it in the previous Cuphead port that I had. But then again, the previous Cuphead port that I had didn't really work. Like, it only really had pea shooter. You couldn't choose weapons. You only had 3 functioning bosses. Dang it. Okay, ready? Now. That's gonna be heard a lot. Again. Okay, he should be done with this one. No! Dude, oh my god. Come on, quick, finally. I shouldn't be this damaged in phase freaking 3, dude. Technically phase 2, because if you didn't know, the pillars are the same, technically the exact same boss as the fight that I just did, the coffin phase. Dang it, oh my god, dude, I hate that part. But anyways, I really ignored a topic that I want. No, dude, not jewelry, dude. I can barely get any hits. I can get some parryables. Come on, stop it. I hate the freaking jewelry. Maybe it's just a skill issue, but I hate it, dude. I hate it so much. Alright, anyways. A topic that I kind of ignored. I really wanted to give it a lot more, emphasis, but I couldn't really. I wanted to play my Nintendo games emulator, right? Because I have, as I said, a lot of cool ROM hacks that I want to play. I've already tried them, right? But I want to try them out with you guys, and one of them is Mario 64 Odyssey, and I feel like it's a very, very cool game that I just have to play on camera. Because it's so fun, dude. The controls are so smooth. Even if it's the exact same engine that Mario 64 had, or has technically, it feels so much smoother. I don't think it uses Unreal Engine, Unity, Blender. It doesn't use any software. Well, Blender is more like a editing software. Anyways, it felt much better. It didn't feel like Mario 64 at all. Well, it feels like if Mario 64 had smoother graphics, because Mario 64, oh dang it, I don't even know what I was doing there. Mario 64 has very, very good movement, very good at everything, honestly. Like, I think for the time, right, Mario 64 wasn't missing anything, dude. Like, literally, it wasn't missing anything. For its time, it was perfect. It was literally perfect. Sure, maybe a couple of bugs here and there, but really, not really, honestly. Like, when the main game release came out, it was flawless. It's smooth. I was gonna talk about a lot of things, but I have honestly really just run out of things to talk about. You know that one Family Guy episode where it's like Peter Griffin and his friends have, like, I think it's Quagmire and Peter Griffin who were the main talkers. They had a talk show and they were like, those was like, oh, men always run out of things to talk about. And like by like episode 8 of the show, right? Not of Family Guy, but like of of their talk show, right? They're like, I don't know what to talk about. He's like, oh man, and Peter's like, oh man, I guess we really run out of things to talk about very quickly. I don't know if you guys know that. Oh no. You know, I've heard a lot of people say that, right, South Park is better than Family Guy. And now, I haven't watched all of, all of South Park, but nothing beats Family Guy clips. Nothing. They're just so random. At school the other day, I made a stupid joke with my friend. It was not even funny. And my friend was like, ha ha ha, I don't have a family. And I was like, dude, that sounds like something that would be in Family Guy. It's so random, so weird. And there's some jokes that you can get. There's some political jokes. There are some jokes that you have to think about to get. There are some jokes that you have to actually have a certain age to know. Family Guy started in 1999, dude. Like, boomers there. I think it's boomers. I don't want to mess it up. No, boomers are, I think that's Gen Z. I don't know. I don't even know. And I can't say I care enough. Come on. Dude, my timer. Oh, no, my computer just turned off. I can't see the timer. I can't see the timer. Like, it's not very important. Whoa, that was quick. Okay. 24 minutes left. Technically 25. Oh, boy. Let's get. I feel like we have to get rid of the penguins. The penguins. Get wrecked. Oh, that's way too easy. Come on, Beppy. I expected more from you. Dude, that was way too easy. It's low-key kind of tiring to look at this screen because I'm looking at a small screen. It's like, actually I have a ruler right here. Hold on, let me measure my screen. Oh, let me measure my screen. Okay, let's measure it from the game screen, not my phone screen. 12.25 centimeters, or 4 inches and 3/4. Yeah, 4 inches and 3/4. Or what was it? 4 inches and 3/4. 12 centimeters. Okay. It's a small screen, dude. Alright, let's go ahead and do. Oh, okay. I kind of want to buy Crack Shot. Nah, I don't have enough. I'm not gonna do all that. I only have 22 minutes left. Oh, by the way, I feel like this is pretty obvious, but I just want to know. I just want to make sure that you guys know. I am not allowed to interact with the game whatsoever, or at least this game file whatsoever, while I'm not actively using the timer right. And I guess I could do 2 hours in a day, but it takes a day away, right? You know what I mean? So for example, if I do 2 hours today, I lose a full day. I don't know if. So right now I have. It's 3 weeks. Hold on. What am I saying? It's 3 weeks long. So I have 20 days, right? Not counting this one. Counting this one, I would have 19 days. But if I give myself an extra hour today, I only have 18 days. So I feel like it's pretty self-explanatory. I have a total of 21 hours to play, right? In total. Across the span of 3 weeks. And I'm gonna measure up my time like super good. Like if the timer stops midway through, like let's say that I'm at a boss and it just stops midway, I'm gonna count how much extra time I use, and then I'm gonna take that time away from my next day. You know what I mean? Like, I have a total of 21 hours. I don't know what to do now. Okay, let's just try to do one more boss here. There are so many hidden coins that I don't have to do a run and gun for. I don't think I'm gonna need to actually do a run and gun. Like, I have Lobber, I have Spread Shot. I have pea shooter. I don't know if I should get crack shot or converge. I think I'm gonna get converge. Oh, I think I need both. Hold on, okay, so here there's 1, 2. I think the juggling egg gives you 3 coins. So there's 5 total secret coins. Oh, I don't remember. Where? Oh, I think I just missed out on doing the parries, dude. Where can I do the parries? I guess in Bonbon, right? I'm just losing time, dude. Okay. I'm already tired and it's like 6 p.m. I think it's 7 p.m. Hold up. It is 7:37 p.m. Wow, dude. It's not even that late. Then again, I have been on a screen since like 12 p.m. Sorry. It's horrible, dude. I have a horrible sleep schedule. I've messed up my sleep schedule so freaking bad, dude. Ever since I got the computer, and it's because I'm trying to find editing softwares that are actually good and don't ruin my clips with dumb watermarks, or that actually work, that give me my videos in MP4 format. Which, by the way, it claims that it's for YouTube, and yet it doesn't give me the video in a YouTube compatible format. It's so weird, dude. And I don't think I can even say, oh, maybe it's because it's an old version and maybe back then it used WFP format. YouTube used it, right? No, like I think it's a pretty new version. Like I don't have a new Mac OS version, right? But the app is pretty new. I'm not gonna say like brand new, but it's not like 10 years old, dude. It's maybe if even that, like 2 years old or less, dude. So it's very, very odd. But whatever, dude. I worked on a video for like, I don't know, I want to say like 3 days of just editing because I got distracted, or maybe because I wanted to figure something out. I spent so much time, dude, editing a video, and then it said, YouTube just, what? I already got that coin? I don't remember getting that coin. Alright, whatever. It's gonna do Bonbon, but it's got 4 parries. Okay, here we go. Okay, let's go. Oh, I shouldn't have grabbed Lobber, dude. Oh, dude. Lobber is not very good for the final boss fight, dude. I knew it. Let's go. Let's get rid of these guys, though. Oh, no, I have pea shooter. I guess that's good. Kinda. I wish I had spread shot now. Are you serious, dude? Maybe the saddest part about this is that Lobber is my heavy hitter. I have 1 HP. I have to beat the boss. As long as as long as it does. Okay, good. I was gonna say as long as it doesn't give me the freaking muffin. Are you serious right now, bro? As long as it doesn't give me the muffin, we should be fine. 15 minutes are left. I have 25 minutes left. So yeah. Now I don't know if like planning a route for Cuphead is counted towards my timer. I don't think so because technically I am not making any in-game progress. I'm just planning out. So I'm not gonna count it towards my timer. It's my final decision, really. That's my final decision. Not acorn. Let's go, dude. I know I just died to this guy, but let's go, dude. Gonna go and use a card on this guy too, just cause. That's how petty I'm feeling. Oh, dude, you suck, Bon. You really do suck. Okay, come on. I'm just here for this. Hold up. Are you actually serious right now? Oh no, I have 20 minutes. I added 10 minutes instead of 5. What even happened there? That was... Oh, freaking muffin. Oh, snap. Dude, freaking muffin. I hate this guy. He hates me. He should be dead. You suck, muffin. I was so tired at this point that I actually had to stop talking because I just could not focus on the game. So there's gonna be a lot of footage cut out. Oh my god, bro. I'm gonna die. I actually think I'm gonna die. I have 1 HP again. Lobber freaking sucks for this boss fight. Okay, I think I just messed up. 1. No, okay. Retry one last time, dude. I'm like Lobber and Spreadshot. Oh my god, can I not talk? Lobber and Spreadshot are the best combo for all of these boss fights. Like, literally all the boss fights. Dude, are you serious? Are you kidding me? Oh, the mini bosses, right? Of Bon. But when it comes to actually dealing with Bon, dude, it just sucks. Like, it really sucks, bruh. It sucks. Okay, of course they give me freaking muffin, dude. I don't like the muffin, dude. Ooh, I pre-hopped that little jelly beans. That's good. Okay, that's fine. Have you guys watched the Cupheaddd show? And what are your guys' opinions on that tremendous show? Cause like, I feel like it didn't do well enough, right? Like, for the hype that it had, at least that I remember that it had, it just didn't live up to it, and it doesn't now, in my opinion. It's a great show, don't get me wrong. Aw, dang it. But expectations, dude, are so important. Like, you can't have too low expectations, because then people are gonna be like, what's the point of watching it? But then you can't have too high expectations, because when they do watch it, they're like, that met my expectations. I mean, like, it didn't really do anything overboard. They're gonna see it like a mediocre show. And if you mess up, and you don't meet the expectations, they're gonna say, what a crappy show. So there's like a very, very thin margin for error. And it's very weird, dude. It's like, I feel like if you have low expectations for life, won't you technically live happier? I'm like, I understand you're gonna have low expectations. That's literally the point that I'm making. But won't your expectations be exceeded? I'm pretty sure MJ said that, right? In the new Tom Holland movies. In the new Tom Holland movie, she's like, have low expectations and you'll never be disappointed. Or, no, expect disappointment and then you'll never be disappointed. Like, if you set the bar super low, when something exceeds the bar by a little bit, it's gonna feel like it went way overboard and you got like much more than you expected. You know, like, it sucks, right, that you're gonna have to live through your life like, oh, it's gonna be a sad day, because maybe then you might start the day sad, but when the day goes just a little bit crappy and not like completely crappy how you expected, it's like, whoa, what a great day. No, like, Is it just me? I feel like I'm saying something stupid, or like I'm saying something smart, but dang it, framing it very stupidly. Cause I know to certain extent, to a certain point, I'm right, and it's like I'm technically right. It's not like I'm actually right. But I feel like, I don't know. Ah, dang it. And I can't really speak with experience, because I've always had at least like mid expectations, like a 5 out of 10 expectations. I don't know what I just said. I don't know how you're supposed to imagine that. But I'd say like 1 is the highest you can get on the bar of expectations. My expectations were on like on the 5, or on maybe sometimes on the 6, maybe on the 4. The 4 if I'm having a bad day, and 6 if I'm having a very good day. Maybe that's how it works in the world of depression. But honestly, I don't know. I fall into depression, but I don't believe it's depression because I don't believe in depression. I don't believe in me having depression, okay? If some other people are having depression, I'll have empathy. I won't really understand it, and I will never say that I understand it, because that's just gonna make them feel like, oh, you're just making it about yourself, right? Like, so, yeah. What? But I am empathetic. Pathetic. I have empathy to those who say that they have depression, especially if they're like 25 years old or higher. If you're like 9, what is that feather, my guy? Anyways, if you know what clip that's from, you're an OG. Anyways, what was I saying? Right, like, if you're 25 or older and you say, you know, I'm suffering from depression, dude. My wife just cheated on me. I don't know, like, my boss just fired me. I just got fired from my job. I got evicted. Like, that's depression. Like, that's how you can fall. Dang it. That's how you can fall into depression. But if you say, right, like, dude, I have so much freaking homework. My parents didn't get me McDonald's. They only gave me, like, some food, like chicken and rice. I'm depressed. That's not depression, dude. Okay? I'm sorry, but that's just you having way too high expectations. That's you being unrealistic. And now, I'm not saying that kids can't have depression or anxiety, because I haven't had anxiety. I've been anxious, right? Because people confuse being anxious with anxiety, okay? If you're, like, nervous about an exam, that's not anxiety. That's not anxiety in the medical terms of conditions. That's not, like, a medical condition, anxiety. That's the form of being anxious, right? Anxiety is, like, practically trauma. That's how I perceive. That's how I perceive it, right? Perceive it. I got hit with 2 feathers, dude. How? What? No, dude. Why? I wanted to get the bird so bad. Dang it, dude. Like, kids can have anxiety, okay? Now, the problem with that statement is that kids are like, oh, well, then I'm anxious, right? And if I say kids can't be anxious, real kids who are actually anxious, who actually have anxiety, are gonna be like, well, just screw my life, you know? And they're gonna fall into depression. So you can't, you have to be very careful with what you say. With what you say, you have to be very specific, because there are some kids that are just like, you said that. It's a very dumb world where we live in. We live in a... No. Okay, nice. We live, honestly, in a stupidly dumb world. And it's sad that I, as a kid, technically a teenager, can see that. Because, like, if a kid can see that, who are supposed to be, like, the happiest beings and the most innocent beings, by the way. Not teenagers. But how do adults see it, right? How do people who actually have to financially work and serve to the community and to their children, to their family, how do they feel, you know? And it's very crappy, because I think, and I don't like saying things like this, because I feel like a D-bag. I feel like an actual one of those kids who say I have depression when they don't have depression. But I feel like I matured way too early. And it's not because I got beaten. No, witnessed a lot of things. See, people say that if maturing early is like, oh, you have to work, you have to work in the coals in the coal mines when you're like 12. No, dude, that's not how people mature early. That's just how people, you know. I'm not gonna go to that topic, okay? It's a very sad topic, and kids actually working in the mines is not fun. It's not nice. It's not cool. It's not nothing. It should not be a topic of which you should joke, okay? I have never personally worked in a mine shaft. I have worked on a food truck with air conditioning with my dad, with practice and knowing what I was doing. That does not at all compare to being a kid in the freaking mines with a pickaxe in the dark. Maybe you're still scared of the dark. Maybe you miss your parents. Maybe you have claustrophobia. Like, there's so many sensitive topics, right? But anyways, I'm getting off course. Maturing, just because having real traumas isn't the only way that you can mature early, okay? Dang it. Maybe it's seeing things that you weren't supposed to see. And I'm not just talking about PORN. I'm not talking about corn. I am, right? But that's not the only thing I'm talking about. I'm talking about, like, real financial crisis. That's what I'm talking about. Like, seeing stuff like that. And, of course, corn, murders, violence, and stuff like that, right? Family violence, domestic violence, stuff like that, right? Anyways, I feel like I've matured early, right? Because I've seen some financial situations where it's like, wow, huh? That's tough, you know, because it's like really, like, it's strong, it hurts you. And that's why I feel like it sucks, because I am a very weird kind of person. I don't like people eating in front of me. And not because I don't like it for my personal being. I don't like it for a couple of reasons. I don't like it because I feel like I'm making the person who's eating feel bad because they're eating in front of me. Now, then I feel like a burden. Or maybe I feel like they're gonna offer me some, and I don't really like being offered food, because if I say yes, I'm like, oh man, he took some of my food. But if I say no, maybe he might be like, really, dude, I'm offering something that I love. I'm offering you something good. Why not? I could take it. And I'm also very socially awkward, so that's why I'm like, you know, I'm a very weird kind of person. So I feel like it sucks, right? Because for adults, right, like having to live in this economic world, economic state, and I know I'm just a child, so anything I say is gonna be like, you're just a kid, you don't know nothing. Also, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It literally had no sound. Okay, well, 5-minute timer. Okay, it just started. Let's go. We officially have 5 minutes left for this day. That's gonna be it. Chucks. Anyways, it kind of hurts me, right? Because, like, I understand that nowadays, not counting the Great Depression, has been like the highest depression rate in America, right? Just really quickly, I want to clarify that I meant economically, because it sounds very stupid. Apart from the Great Depression, nowadays we have the highest depression rate, and I know that the Great Depression was not like everyone had depression. It was like an economic crisis. So I just want to make that clear, because editing that, I sounded really, really stupid. Now, I live in Mexico. The bar has been super low. That's why people are so happy here. Because they don't have any more expectations. They have nothing else to really, like, well, alright. They're more like, whatever, really. Like, here in Mexico, the economic state has always been bad. Until recently. The dollar to peso exchange rate used to be like 20 pesos. Like the dollar was like super high, and then like here in Mexico, right? And then currently it's at freaking, I think it's like 17 pesos in some Oxxos, which are like the local stores. It's like 16 pesos. Pesos, please. 16 pesos. 16 Mexican pesos. Or 16 Mexican pesos. So, it's kind of gotten better. People here don't really complain about gas prices. Gas has been very, very generous with us the last couple of years, maybe, at least from what I've seen. Like maximum, I live in Sonora, right? I live in a little county, right? And we're kind of rural, right? And so we're close to Hermosillo, and in Hermosillo is like, I guess you can say, the city of Mexico for Sonora, right? It's expensive. It's not that expensive, right? But it's a bit more expensive. Everything is expensive, stuff like that, right? Like, you know what I mean? I mistook the Captain Briny beer for an obstacle, and I got scared. That was so stupid, dude. Okay, let's go ahead and take Converge off. I don't know, dude. Yeah, here in my county, honestly, like, the gas prices haven't been awesome, right? Like, we're not super happy about the gas prices. But compared to, like, the United States, dude, we are, like, super cheap. In scale, you can get, like, a liter for $1 here. Obviously, it's not actually right. Like, it's in scale. It's how it feels. But yeah, like, gas prices are kind of fine here. Like, they're not awesome, but like I said, they're fine. So we're not really complaining about gas prices. However, oh boy, has the Mexican government suffered. Now, I obviously am not going to start talking about politics. Why? Mainly because I don't want to die, right? Like, who wants to die, really? So yeah, the Mexican government hasn't been well. And no, I'm not sexist. It's not because we have a woman as our president, okay? I pinky promise I'm not sexist. I'm not a feminist either, okay? Maybe if I were ever a feminist, I feel like I'd be a feminist with a lowercase f. Definitely not a capital F. You should know the difference. Oh, I forgot we don't have our super. Okay, well, my timer just ran out. I don't know how much of the video is actually going to be cut out. This might literally be, this might literally be an hour-minute video. But yeah. So, the audio for this segment randomly cut out, and I actually don't know why. I thought it was something that I did. And it happened in other segments of the video, but those were cut out because they weren't really important. Plus, I wasn't even talking. It was like the game audio that was cutting out. So, I guess I'm just gonna go ahead and do the outro. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you did, right? Obviously, like, if you just skipped to this part, I guess, thank you. Thank you for even being here. Honestly, if you just watched this video, thank you so much. Like, you're really helping me out right now. And leave a like if you can. Subscribe if you want to see more of this content. The next day will be uploaded shortly after this video is published. Leave a comment down below what kind of content you guys would like to see more. Maybe I'm gonna start getting into chess, because I've gotten into chess, but I haven't really made any videos on chess. If you guys want me to make more chess videos, more Clash Royale videos, I have a shooting game, like, it's called Bloodstrike. If you know about it, perfect. Any other shooting game, really anything, just leave it in the comments. I'll see what I can do. But after this series, I have planned the Nintendo emulator videos. That's what I have planned. So yeah, I'm just gonna cut this video short. There's like another minute left of footage, but I'm just gonna cut it right here. Thank you guys super duper much for watching, and see you later.